finally arrived at Wallsend in Newcastle, which is the eastern end of the Hadrian wall path. And over the next 6 days, Gideon and myself, we're planning to walk it. It was a pretty horrendous journey up here, chucking it down with rain, but at the moment here, it's not raining, and hopefully it's going to stay that way. So I'm just going to have a quick snack and have a quick look around the old Roman fort, and then make tracks, and we're heading to Heaven on the Wall, which is about 15 miles. Seeing as Hadrian's Wall is such a well-known footpath, the official beginning of it seems a little bit vague to me. Anyway, in my book it says, and I think it's this bit of wall, is the official start, because this is where the wall originally went right down to the river. But that lovely building's in the way now instead. There we go. There's the river Tyne. And there's Gideon. He's doing the manly thing, and he's going to walk it in his shorts, he says. The Hadrian Wall's path has been a bit uninspiring, to be honest, to start with. It's just a footpath through the old industrial area, but now we've come down to the river, and this is quite
idyllic.
Is that a word, idyllic?
I don't know. It's the first word that comes
Lovely.
to mind. Relaxing, peaceful.
Yeah.
Fresh air.
It's huge. Right, we decided to stop for lunch, and the ovens have opened up. It is chucking it down. We're sort of trying to shelter under here, have some food. The rain's calmed down a little bit, not massively. But there's the Millennium Bridge, the blinking eye, and then these are the other famous bridges of Newcastle. So the first one is one that looks like Sydney Harbour Bridge, and apparently it's meant to, and it was designed and built by the same people in 1925. And then the next one along, that red and white one, is Swing Bridge, which was built in 1868, 76. And then the next one is Robert Stephenson's High Level Bridge, which was built in 1845, 49. And then the final one is King Edward VII Bridge, which was built in 1902. So we're plodding on. We're still walking along kind of cycle paths or tracks, and you can probably hear next to us is the main A road. I'm not sure how much further more of that we've got to do. We've walked a good few miles. I think it's about 2 o'clock, 2:30, something like that. Gid will tell us.
10 to 3.
Oh, okay, 10 to 3. Good at time. Since that real downpour, we haven't had any great amount of rain, and to be honest, it's just kind of like spitting at the moment, so that's not too bad, but it's a bit warm for wearing waterproofs. This monument is in memory of, it says, 38 men and boys who lost their lives in a pit disaster in 1925. Well, at long last, we've come back to the river. It's so nice to see, after all that walking through suburbia or whatever. And I think maybe up on the hill up front there, that's Heaven on the Wall. We've come across this plaque which tells you all about the Battle of Newbourne Ford in 1640, and the Scottish Covenanters fought with King Charles I's army. Just come across these. Some poor soul What I want to know is what they carried on walking in.
There's a poor soul.
We've nearly come to Headen on the wall, and we're looking down the valley, and that's the River Tyne down there. This is our first bit of the actual wall. So we've made it to Headen on the wall, which I think should be called Headen on the hill, because the last bit is a climb up. But yeah, this is our first view of the real structure. Well, we've made it to the 3 Tons pub in the village, and Leslie's waiting in the van for us. So that's the end of our walk for today. 15.5 miles. Pretty good. Bit damp, it's well misty now. Look at that. But yeah, good walk, good walk. And we'll start again from here tomorrow and do the next bit. Good morning. This is day 2 of our walk on Hadrian's Wall, and it's raining again. I think this is how it's going to be for the rest of the week. Anyway, we're on this campsite at the moment. We're in our van. Leslie's frying up some really good breakfast. I've got to take the tent down, and as you can see, it's wet. It says showers and light breeze, but it's a pretty heavy shower to me. Anyway, there you go, it is what it is. Looks like we're going to have a wet walk. Today we're walking to Chollerford, is that how you say it? Another 15 miles. Gonna have breakfast, then we'll go. Oh, I've got to take the tent down as well. Leslie's just dropped us off at the 3 Tons and getting ourselves together. Gonna set off again. This B road that we're walking along follows the line of Hadrian's Wall, most of its length. It's an old military road that they built in 1700 and something, I think. And the sad thing is, when they were building the road, they used a lot of the stone that was Hadrian's Wall for the foundations. So a lot of Hadrian's Wall that was there got demolished. So that classic masterpiece of stone masonry got replaced by this. The military road is just running just along up there, and then we're following this path through fields just on the other side of it, so we're not free from traffic. Look at them views. Come to some reservoirs, which I don't know the name, can't remember the name of, but I'll put it just down here, which is a great place just to stop for a 5-minute break. And I think the rain got a little bit heavy as soon as we came in as well, so we've probably done well in that respect as well. Anyway, I'm not doing bad for time. What is the time, Gid?
11:22.
11:22, so we've been walking 2 hours? Yeah, about 2 hours. It's bird watching out over the reservoir.
A lot of spider watching in there too.
Yeah, quite a few spiders as well. But yeah, just gonna have a 5-minute break, have a bit of drink. There's a pub up the road, I might stop there for a swift half, we'll see. We've stopped at the Robin Hood pub for a swift half. just come across this. It's just water bubbling up from under the ground. I don't know whether it's a burst pipe or whether it's a spring. We're about, I don't know, 6 miles east of Chollerford, but you can definitely see the remains of the vallum along here. Very prominent. So's good. Very prominent. Well, check this out. Awesome view. This big wooden cross here commemorates the Battle of Heavenfield in 634 AD, and it's when King Oswald, who was a Christian, beat Cadwaladen, who was supposed to be a pagan. We've now come to our first bit of the wall since Hadrian on the wall. That's quite spectacular. This is Brunton Turret, which is one of the largest in terms of height-wise bits of Hadrian's wall that there is. It's pretty impressive, I've got to say. I've come to Chollerford Bridge, which is a 18th century bridge, 1751 I think I read. It's turned into a beautiful evening. Great. We finally made it to Green Cart's campsite. We've met up with Leslie again. And got the tent put up, and it's not raining. There are dark clouds everywhere, but it's not raining. So that's really good. But the weather forecast tomorrow is really bad.
It's like a beautiful colour.
Oh well, we'll see.
Unfortunately.
Anyway, that's today. Good walk. See you in the morning.
Yeah.